Yo, MP, how'd the meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace.
Yeah.
Like how?
They said that they need everyone to win championships, so I should try to create more open looks.
Open looks. For the guy who can't adjust to his new role on the team. And who's running around blaming everybody but himself.
Yeah, I guess they worried about losing them in the offseason, man.
No, losing him. They should be worried about losing you, man.
Why? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can't let them know that. Come on, you think they need him to win championships?
Honestly, I don't know. Defenses, they get tough in the playoffs, man, but I know that I can deliver in the crunch time.
Exactly. Okay, that's why you need to focus on you, okay? Whether he comes along or not, that's up to him.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, P, but I'm trying to bring championships to this city.
Duh, that's why they got you, man. They don't need him.
Even MJ needed Scotty, P. I'm trying to win here, nowhere else, all right?
Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look, your job is to be a star, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just go be a star. All right, their job is to build a good team. All right, don't let them put that on you, okay?
Look, I hear what you're saying, P, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice, okay? Look, what you do with that is up to you. All right, but I know you. All right, and I know your dream is to create a dynasty bigger than MJ's. All right, in order for you to do that, you need to become the face of this franchise. Don't let anyone get in your way, no matter what they've done for this team in the past.
Maybe, man.
Okay, look, I get that. All right, and I got your back. I'm just telling you how I see it. And for your sake, I hope you see it too.
Like those kicks, MP.
Every game is a new day, MP.
fatigue as part of a long NBA season. And to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Then Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the three. Here's Carroll. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put it out on Orlando.
And they got to the line at a good clip. Couldn't cash in and improve their chances.
And these free throws are killer, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay laced to front. After that,
here's Carroll. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. MP outside. Three-pointer. Trails it from deep. MP's got 5 points.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Suggs finds Carter. Back to Suggs. Outside Carter. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie Force.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Coach, the ceiling seems very high for Franz Wagner. He's shown improvement year after year.
He has, Brian, and he's already so polished offensively. He's got great footwork, great touch, and at his age, I think it's the patience he plays with that really stands out.
Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
When the defense catches a break there, you expect him to make it.
MP outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Wendell Carter.
MP showing his approach near the hoop.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Suggs with the bucket.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
MP against Suggs. Here's Reeves. Makes the most of the high percentage here on the
The defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. And to the outside. Wagner outside. Tries it from 19. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, it's a luxury that Wagner is so versatile in the two-man game.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Suggs against MP. A minute 22 left in the first quarter of the game. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
And then Carroll gets it to go.
He can play big and tough.
Timeout.
Banchero bangs his way in.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wagner. And Harris is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Isaac finds Anthony. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. It's his first foul of the game. Here's Carter. No points yet. Here's Anthony. Banchero outside. Kick it out. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in.
On the court for the Magic. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Gary Harris out there with Anthony. And it's Banchero in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. Look to the interior. Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Harris with it. Anthony outside. And Carroll with the screen on Embiid. There's the triple. Rebound by Embiid.
Well, you really lose as a team, so the fact that they're showing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a lot of shooting.
Vanderbilt with screen on Harris. Here's Reeves outside. Orlando with the rebound. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with the team that shouldn't be on your level. Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the rookie of the year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
It's rebounded by Banchero. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Pass to Isaac. Reddish against Anthony. Here's Banchero. And a sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Banchero's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And followed by Anthony.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
MP outside. There's the 3. And a pretty tight and consistent game here as we end the first half. Lakers ahead, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie?
And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selected.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with a...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. MP really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's MP. And it's Hachimura in at the
took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that leader.
2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Well, Orlando is shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Some room here for Suggs. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And again, the Lakers, no good. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They host the Pistons after this one. It's a one-game homestand for the club. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic.
Hurts to see that kind.
Timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Well, he's been off the mark, and it's impacting his team's ability to put points on the board. He needs to reset his approach.
Pass to Black. 35 seconds left in the third. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Anthony is going to see those gaps and exploit them. He's got good vision.
MP left side. An easy two. Douglas has got 14.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Anthony. 7 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Wagner for 3. No good on shot. And so it's the Orlando Magic. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has forced a number of key... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac is out there with no ball. Joseph, it's Anthony, and it's Howard in at the small forward. Here's Joseph. He's covered by Reeves. Three-pointer, Anthony. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense with a nice stroke.
MP right side. Jackson the 3. Oh, MP's on the mid-range.
That's his first 3 here in the second half. I think he got a few more of those.
Pass to Joseph. And they call on a little screen here.
The screen was leaning a bit right there. His feet were not even planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that.
Orlando making a switch here. Houston's checked in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. MP looking around. Launches a 3. Orlando with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Isaac. And here's Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
MP outside. Shot that time, not on target. Orlando leading by 9. retrieves. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks it out to Wagner. He shoots it. And it's MP with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
This one for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up to the Orlando bench. They lead by 11. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And here's Banchero. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And the Bucks got his 5th rebound. Here's MP from outside. Knocks it down. He's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's out of his way out there.
No question. Powered it down.
What? Wait. Hey, that's a party's for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
Shot is good. A minute 29 left in the final quarter. Orlando leading by 8. Wagner. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 on shot clock. One shot on the way. And he hits the shot. Magic lead by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Magic.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
This will get them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Paolo Banchero.
It's hard to think of a part of the game when you didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
And the intentional foul. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
Suggs against MP. Suggs outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. He gets the first. And he hits both free throws here. It's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. They trail by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to wait.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
MP against Suggs. On the wing, Hachimura. And now we've got an intentional foul. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up. Such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy.
Just got to tighten up and get him next time.
Hit the showers. Wash it off. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
MP, you're about to go off.
Welcome, everyone. What a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Murray and Porter Jr., the highest-scoring wing. Before in the five, it's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke to JJ Redick. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up the Timberwolves rather than trying to slow them down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And LeBron, the only player to reach 30,000 points in his career. You're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. He has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old. He's actually exceeding it, Kevin, which is crazy.
MP against Westbrook. Picks it out to James. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. From 20 up. That one drops for him.
Young fella does not make contact with Strat or Bobby. Business-like finish from MP.
To the inside. Jokic. No good. Great D that time from LeBron. Starting for Denver, they won that game against Dallas. And here's MP for 3. It's good. It's his second best game. He's shooting 2 for 4.
MP looking solid from there.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Back to Murray. Jokic inside. Vanderbilt defending.
Well, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Douglas. No up that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take from him. Seeing that first pass of the night.
When healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
And the Nuggets making the change here. First check in. We have a timeout called by Malcolm. Once the Johnson things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Nuggets in second.
Yeah, I mean, they got the athletes to run the break all game long, so that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Out to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. 3 pointers off the mark. And so he's catching it. Douglas with 3. Crawford grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on to continue missing.
Shot wide open.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
And you look at this year's Denver team, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Jokic with a screen on Reed. Murray, no good. They just trail back clean. MP right side. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Hachimura against Porter. Jokic tries the other. Rejection by the team.
What defense is there? He's engaged and focused. He can block some shots for him. And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Wide open look here for Murray. Target from outside. There's Douglas. 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Back to Porter. Right past the arc. Drills it from outside.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Douglas with 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nuggets lead by... for Los Angeles. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. You've got Hachimura. Jared Vanderbilt out there with James. Then it's MP. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. And Greg, something that is so important to this team. Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is. He creates so much with the ball. Puts in on offense, frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's made perfect fit with this score.
Wasted no time on that one. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. And while we've got him, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age when most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, work in, and then go out and press it. Just look at this game. Therefore, I can take this. It's me versus Father Time. Back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win. That's Father Time. Thank you for the report.
This is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Westbrook kicks to Jokic. Pass to Murray. Lakers with the rebound. And going against Denver. The first meeting of the season.
And they swept this club in the regular season.
Yeah, it just shows you never know how the regular season plays going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Porter's subbed in for Sharich, and Porter subbed in for Perry Watson.
As we've got closer to halftime, their style has become more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Murray. Here's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. I have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Douglas with 3. No hit that one. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining. Which teams are hot and which are not. Guys, what's it like to be at the top of this chart?
It always feels good, Ernie, to be...
And now let's check out the Denver Nuggets, who are in a close game after one half of play.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense.
Thanks for joining us.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. When you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to the side. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. We know the 90s were a different era, Craig. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
I would say that they made this great story. I don't think we're missing this without all the extra
Nice ball movement by the Nuggets.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Pass to Douglas. Here in the second half. Shoots the three. Looking it over. Back to Murray. The 19-foot shot. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Westbrook. Douglas can't hit. The court, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside the basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. The basketball season is over. He knows exactly what he wants to do or needs to do to take care of his body.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Christian Wood. Chimura comes in for Reddish. Austin Reeves is checked in for Vincent. And MP subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. The Nuggets also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Saric comes in for Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Michael Porter. He out there with Austin Reeves. That's LeBron James. And here's Jared Vanderbilt. Chimura at the 3 spot. Bounces in the game for the Lakers. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Watson. Now here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook. He's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
MP against Westbrook. Here's the pressure. And right on top with the switch. James is going to tie it down for the Lakers.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough to go all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Douglas against Westbrook. Reeves outside. Shot clock at 6. Getting things squared away with his team. For the Nuggets, Jokic, he's checked in for Jordan. Aaron Gordon comes in for Saric. And it's Michael Porter in for Peyton Watson. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, Coach talked all about fouls and he reminded them of the defensive team.
That's David. Offensive rebound. Jokic with the steal. And pass to Gordon.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalized on the big moment for his team.
There's MP. It's all in by the Nuggets. It's offline. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall. We all have our bad days.